Ever found yourself wondering about time and trust in God's plan? Well, you're in the right place. Welcome to the Word of Life channel, where we're diving deep into something that hits home for every believer on God's clock: His timing, your trust. So, let's paint a picture. Have you ever waited for something, like a big answer to a prayer, and felt like time was just dragging on? It happens to the best of us. But what if we told you that every second ticking by is actually part of a bigger plan? A plan set by the one who created time itself. Today, we're digging into the mystery of God's perfect timing. It's like a beautiful piece of music, with each moment and pause perfectly arranged by the Creator. We're going to explore how God's timing and our trust in Him are connected, like a dance between what He has planned and how we respond. As we flip through the pages of the Bible, we'll uncover why waiting can be tough and how trusting in God's schedule can bring a sense of peace. We all have moments when we doubt or get tired of waiting. But fear not. Today, we're going to discover how to make our faith stronger and appreciate the beauty of trusting in God's timing. So, our friends, get ready for a journey. Imagine you're strapping on a spiritual seatbelt, opening your heart wide, and letting the rhythm of God's timing play in your soul. We're not just watching, we're taking part in something amazing. Together, let's peek into the secrets hidden in God's plan. By the end of this, you'll see how on God's clock, His timing paints a picture of trust that's just for you. Ready to sync your heartbeat with God's plan? Let's get started on this adventure, discovering that on God's clock, His timing is where your trust finds its beautiful place. Welcome to a special time with the one who set the whole clock in motion. Have you ever wondered when God will answer your prayers? Lots of people feel the same way. The Bible talks a lot about God's perfect timing, like in Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 11, which says, "He has made everything beautiful in its time." Let's take a closer look at the story of Abraham and Sarah to understand more about this mystery. In the Bible, Genesis chapter 18, verse 14, tells us about God's promise to Abraham and Sarah. God said, "Is anything too hard for the Lord? At the appointed time, I will return to you. About this time next year, and Sarah shall have a son." This means God keeps His promises at the right time, even if it feels like a long wait. Abraham and Sarah's story shows us that God fulfilled His promise to them when the time was right. They had to wait for a long time, but when the specific moment came, Sarah, who was very old, had a baby. This shows us that God's timing is different from ours, and it's always perfect. As we go through our own times of waiting, it's important to understand this truth from the Bible. Just like God kept His promise to Abraham and Sarah, He will also keep His promises in our lives. The key is to trust that God has a perfect plan and schedule for everything. Waiting for God's timing is like waiting for a flower to bloom. Even though it takes time, the end result is beautiful. In the same way, our prayers and dreams are not forgotten by God. They are just waiting for the right moment. To understand God's timing better, we need patience and trust. It might be hard, but it's like a caterpillar waiting to become a butterfly. The waiting time is crucial for the beautiful transformation that happens at the right moment. Looking at the story of Abraham and Sarah reminds us that God's promises don't depend on our impatience or doubt. He is faithful, and just like He kept His word to them, He will keep His promises to us. In simple words, the mystery of God's timing is like a big, beautiful picture. Our trust and patience are the colors that make it beautiful. Even though we might be waiting for our prayers to be answered, we can be confident that God's perfect time is coming and everything will be beautiful in the end. Trusting God during the waiting season is a challenge we all face. It's like standing in line, wondering when our turn will come. But, as the Bible says in Isaiah chapter 40, verse 31, "But they who wait for the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings like eagles." Picture yourself in that waiting season, soaring like an eagle above life's challenges. This verse gives us a beautiful image of gaining strength and rising above difficulties when we patiently trust in God's timing. To delve deeper into this concept, let's look at the story of Joseph in Genesis. Joseph had dreams about his future, but he faced many challenges and had to wait for God's plan to unfold. In Genesis chapter 41, verses 14 to 16, we see Joseph waiting in prison, but he didn't lose hope. He interpreted dreams for others, trusting that God's timing would bring his own dreams to pass. In the waiting season, we can learn from Joseph's example. Instead of losing heart, Joseph kept his faith alive. He knew that waiting on God doesn't mean doing nothing. It means trusting that God is working behind the scenes, preparing something incredible for us. The analogy of an eagle waiting on God's timing is powerful. Eagles are known for their patience and perseverance. They wait for the right moment to soar high above, gaining a new perspective. Similarly, when we wait on God, we're not stagnant. We're gaining strength and perspective for what lies ahead. Now, let's consider the waiting season as a refining process. It's like gold being purified in the fire. Waiting can feel uncomfortable, but just as gold becomes more valuable after refining, our character and faith can grow stronger during the waiting period. In the waiting season, it's essential to cultivate trust. Trusting God is not always easy, especially when it feels like our prayers are not being answered. But, as the Bible assures us, those who wait on the Lord will renew their strength. It's a promise that in the waiting, God is at work, renewing and strengthening us for what's to come. So how can we navigate this waiting season with trust and faith? Like Joseph, we can use the waiting time to serve others, to encourage and uplift those around us. By doing so, we not only reflect God's love, but also position ourselves to receive the blessings He has in store for us. In conclusion, trusting God in the waiting season is like being an eagle, patiently waiting for the right moment to soar. Joseph's story teaches us the power of trust and perseverance during times of uncertainty. As we wait, let's embrace the refining process, knowing that God is renewing our strength. And remember, just as an eagle rises above life's challenges, we too can rise above our circumstances when we trust in God's perfect timing. Ladies and gentlemen, let us take a moment to share with you the awe-inspiring testament of God's faithfulness in our modern era. You see, our God is not confined to ancient tales. He's alive and at work in our lives today. Allow us to recount a contemporary testimony that echoes the resounding truth of God's perfect timing. In this incredible tale, much like the divine orchestrations we read about in ancient scriptures, God is intricately weaving the tapestry of your life. His involvement is not limited to distant historical events. It extends to the very fabric of your existence. So our friends, buckle up and let's embark on a journey that attests to the faithfulness of God's timing in the present day. Meet Jane, a woman of unwavering faith who found herself in the midst of life's trials. She faced challenges that seemed insurmountable, but in the depths of her heart, she held on to the promise that God's timing is always perfect. As she navigated through uncertainties, she discovered that God was orchestrating her story in ways she couldn't fathom. In Jane's journey, we witness the hand of God at play, just as He orchestrated events in the ancient stories we hold dear. There were moments when it seemed like the pieces of her life puzzle were scattered, but little did she know that God was arranging them with divine precision. Jane's unwavering trust in God's timing became the cornerstone of her story. In moments of doubt, she clung to the assurance that the same God who moved mightily in the past was actively working in her present. This realization fueled her perseverance, reinforcing the belief that God's faithfulness extends beyond the pages of history. Friends, the lesson here is crystal clear. Just as God orchestrated events in Jane's story, He is intricately involved in the details of your life as well. This is not a tale of a bygone era, but a living testament to the continuity of God's faithfulness. His timing is not a mere concept. It's a tangible reality unfolding in the intricacies of your daily existence. So, as you navigate the twists and turns of your journey, remember Sarah's story. Embrace the truth that God's timing is impeccable, and He is actively orchestrating the events of your life. Trust in Him, for His faithfulness is not bound by time or era. In conclusion, our dear friends, let this modern-day testimony serve as a beacon of hope. Our God, who has been faithful throughout the ages, is equally faithful in your life today. Embrace his timing with unwavering trust, for in it you will witness the unfolding of a divine masterpiece. And always remember, the God of ancient times is still the God of our modern days, orchestrating the symphony of your life with unmatched precision and unfailing love. Dear cherished viewers, as we conclude our journey into the profound theme of On God's Clock, His timing, your trust, let the words of Psalm chapter 27 verse 14 linger in our hearts. Wait for the Lord, be strong, and let your heart take courage. Wait for the Lord. In the intricate masterpiece of existence, God stands as the ultimate clockmaker. His timing is not a coincidence. It's a masterpiece of precision. His plans, flawless and unfathomable, unfold in perfect harmony. It's a symphony, and you are an essential note in his divine composition. Beloved, when life feels like a puzzle with missing pieces, trust in the clockmaker. His hands move with purpose, orchestrating every detail for your good. The waiting may seem challenging, but in the grand tapestry of his design, patience brings forth a breathtaking display of his perfection. Thank you, dear friends, for joining us today on the Word of Life channel. As we bid farewell, remember to cling to the truth that God's timing is unparalleled and his plans are beyond our comprehension. Trust in him, wait with strength and courage, and soon you'll witness the beauty of his perfect timing unfold in your life. Before you go, don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments. Give us a thumbs up if this resonated with you, and hit that subscribe button to stay connected with the Word of Life community. Until we meet again, may you walk confidently in the divine rhythm of God's perfect clock. Blessings to you all.